What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jazz, just doing me. Today we're back with some more Orb on the movements of the Earth with episode 20. Very excited for today's episode. A good amount has happened since episode 15 until now. 25 years has passed. We have a new main character called Draka, who's all about her money, all about her bread, due to past events with her father and her uncle. We've seen that Jolenta is still alive, leading a whole organization of heretics who are freeing, going across the country, freeing heretics and are actively fighting against the church. We see that with this just last episode, episode 19, with Novak. He is also still alive. Of course, believes that Jolenta has passed away. He's become a drunkard, just drinking alone by himself inside a bar. But they come to him saying, because, with the group that Jolenta is leading, that they have kind of started dabbling in heliocentrism again, right? They go and discover the book that Oxy, left behind all those decades ago. It's been a long, long time, and they're trying to publish it now. Of course, they don't know that yet, the church, but being Novak, he's like the king of bloodhounds. He can sniff anything out. He detective, right? He comes in and goes, okay, well, if they took this book and are dabbling with heliocentrism, they might be trying to publish it. They might be trying to spread that information. Books are very, very dangerous when they put in the wrong hands, right? And so now we have Novak coming back into the fray, and we have all these kind of moving parts right now, with Draka kind of sitting in the middle of it, really just here because she's trying to make a bag off this, Oxy's work, Oxy's journal. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens next. Very excited, but I think we have like 5 to 6 episodes left, so we're almost coming to the end of this series. I don't know if it's like projected to have a season 2 or anything like that, or if it's like a standalone story. Of course, we'll see when we finish it. But yeah, bro, it's been nothing but fire and bangers throughout this entire thing so far. Let's jump right into episode 20. Here we go, y'all. Look at her, bro. Grown woman. There goes Schmidt, new character as well. So they're really gonna try to, publish this book and start spreading it. It was also a very beautiful scene in episode 19 towards the end, where when Draka was relaying the information, they kind of showed like an image or an avatar of Oxy talking to Jolenta, and I was really fire. I mean, at the end of the day, they do have to give her something. Callback for young girls. I like that. So with that printing press, she can definitely make a lot of money for herself. Wow. That was her only goal, was to spread this book. Oh my gosh, Jolenta. I love heliocentrism. It's so crazy that we've been with Novak since episode 1. Get to see this man's entire arc and everything he's been through. All the ups, all the downs. There goes Draka. What is that, bread? Interesting question. Okay. Interesting answer. Ali. I also love Draka a lot because she, of course, doesn't believe in anything. She doesn't believe in God. So she really questions their beliefs very hard and unapologetically. Can't even answer that one. Yeah, something for them to believe in. Why still living with that regret? That's true. I mean, you're seeing it with your own eyes. I like this conversation a lot too, because it's really fleshing out these characters. Because so far he hasn't really spoken. He kind of just been following Schmidt's answers, or not answers, but his instructions. But this really brings a lot out of this already. Yeah, there's a lot of discourse and arguments going on with just within the church already right now. Something big is definitely coming. I just love how, like, of course, along with fleshing out the characters, every character has some like very thought-provoking, like deep backstory. Like, it doesn't always have to do with death per se. They really explain why they're doing it, where they're heading, the results they're looking for, why they believe in whatever they believe in. See, now she's kind of asking him where he gets his thought process from. Golly, see? And then see, when they start explaining, you kind of definitely see it from their point of view. You can start understanding why they do what they do. And you can't even blame them. Like, now he's so anti anything man-made. It's beautiful. Especially when it's untouched by man. True. True. Because, like, I think they said a couple episodes ago that whenever there's a new technology made, it's always put in the hands of someone evil. I think it was either Schmidt that said that, or it was either Novak that said that. So now we kind of know how Schmidt is thinking. Bro, this uncle is crazy, bro. Sold her out for survival and still ended up dying anyways. Okay, kind of turning the words back on him. True. She talking that talk right now. I love it too, because when they first met on the Cares, they were like really having some real discourse going back and forth. I liked it too, because he was like, even though you don't believe in what I believe in, I'm still gonna like hear you. I don't like you, and I want you to leave our group once you finish all this stuff. But like, I'll still hear you out. You know, it's really, really good. Oh, absolutely. Lying like hell. All she really does is do something for her personal gain. Is that the one she had since a kid too? Yeah, what is that? Oh, to the 10%, right? Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like, you know, arm for an arm. Oh, she could very much not do it. Let's see her answer. Protagonist. So like, not breaking the fourth wall, but very aware. It's too late, bro. You're about to publish a book that is gonna change the world, even if you might be just doing it for some money. It's so cool because we really started from Rafal on them episodes ago, and it's just been passed on and changed and morphed and grown and added on to the place we are right now. Oh, absolutely. They're one and the same. Yeah, we need both. I mean, it builds you to who you are today. That's another thing as well. That's why history constantly repeats itself. Yeah, exactly. People just tend to ignore what happens in history, don't want to learn from it, don't want to take from it, and it constantly repeats itself. That's going on right now in our politics and everything like that. Novak. Complete opposite. We'll see. I wonder if they will meet again. What's that gonna look like? Falter her knees. This is for sure some foreshadowing. It might be in this episode. Bro, she's been through so much by herself too. It's like on some like Avatar state type stuff, seeing all the past avatars. Ooh. I love when they drop the name card. Bro, these last couple of episodes, these dialogues have been so phenomenal. Novak is crazy. Like, that man just do not play around. He was sitting in retirement. They said, hey, bro, heliocentrism is back. He said, all right, say less. I'm gonna get everything together in a couple days. Like, what the? That is also true. And the thing is, Novak is gonna find her eventually, whether it be now or later. What is this gonna look like though? Oh, Jolenta. We just got to see you again too after all so long. Whenever this music starts right here, something crazy is about to happen. Look at it transitioning into Novak. And he still has the gloves. Oh, this is about to be a crazy interaction, bro. Is he gonna side with her? Is he gonna say it? Say it. Say it. She gonna say the name though? She didn't say it. Is that gunpowder? I just realized in the bag's underneath her. Wow. Novak, please notice her. At least y'all can have some type of final goodbye. This is beautiful, bro. It might be too dark. Do you see him? Oh my god. Look at her smile. Oh my gosh. Now that's a crazy explosion. And this is like, of course, very new for the times. People don't even know what that is. They're just like, what the heck? What is that? What just happened? Did Novak get to notice her before she did it? He saw it. You always know your daughter. He's gonna know. This is very crazy though, holding a dead body's arm. Yeah. Dang it. He definitely saw. He saw some of her. Dang it, man. We'll see. We'll see how that turns out later. They know exactly what happened. Rest in peace, Jolenta. I don't think I said it yet, but rest in peace, Jolenta, bro. Another phenomenal peak character. They planned all of this out. Now they're probably just gonna go home. Yeah, and it's gonna be some time since they can track them down again. But the thing is, again, Novak is a bloodhound. He still might be on their trail. They really thought this like deeply. They must have planned this shit like years ago. I mean, that was the only she was trying to do was just get this book back for Oxy. This man Schmidt, he like a robot. He like Connor from Detroit Become Human. And she did mention, yeah, they all have their own convictions. She did mention that last episode too, Jolenta, saying to be careful of convictions. That's also true. Jolenta said to be very careful of that. This is the life you chose, Draka. Oh Lord. Are they just gonna ride by? Are they gonna stop him? Okay, they didn't even say nothing. Okay. Oh, that's not good. That we got off the hook for once, but I should know better. But these two people are not anything crazy, so hopefully, no way it ends like that. Hopefully, we should be okay. And there goes episode 20 of Orb, a very great episode indeed. Again, rest in peace to Jolenta. I did not think we were going to be losing her so soon. I thought, first of all, I thought she was going to be the main character of this New York, but then of course they introduced Draka. But when they reintroduced her again, like, okay, so she's still alive. She's of course a lot older now. She's been through a lot since then, since the last time we've seen her. I thought she was at least going to make it to the finale, but definitely was mistaken. I guess it does make sense too, because again, we know how fast Novak works. As soon as they told him, gave him a little bit of information, man, it's like Batman with prep time. He just immediately just knew like kind of piece everything together, who to go after and how to track him down. And they found her like again within like a week, which is so crazy. But again, rest in peace to her. She had a phenomenal monologue. I'm talking to Draka, of course, talking about her convictions, her love for heliocentrism, the way she does, why she does. I think that she for sure saw her father when she of course passed when she was smiling. Did he see her though? Who knows? Maybe, I don't know, maybe she was just so not confident, but like so sure and just like with her convictions and what she was doing that's why she was smiling. But I think she saw her father, bro. Maybe Novak like did see her too, but he's like maybe lying to himself. He's like, I don't want to believe it. Like, there's no way. How could this be? He was holding her hand and he was still holding her hand as well when they were still talking about what just happened with the explosives with new technology. So something is definitely there. We're gonna see obviously as the episodes progress, but something's definitely there. We'll see right now if Schmidt and the rest of them get away. I love that dialogue between Schmidt as well. And it's both of them sharing their past and again their own convictions of why they do what they do now. And like I said, I loved it a lot because it adds some depth to their character, and it kind of made Draka start thinking a little bit about herself, and also made her rebuttal and be like, yeah, you're over here saying that, you know, of course you're completely against everything man-made, and that, you know, when humans do create anything, it's just a fake imitation. But he also said, right, I think it was Aristotle or was it Plato? I think she might have quoted Aristotle. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's basically saying that like that one part may be true, but he also said as well that sometimes humans, creativity, their imitation can finish what, Earth or God has, left, unfinished, has not yet finished it, right? So it's kind of like two sides of the same coin, kind of like, well, of course, nature first started it, and then humans kind of like, continued and ended it or completed it in some type of way. So it was a great dialogue right there, the back and forth. I just love this anime, bro. I can't stress that enough. I really hope that it gets bigger and gets the love that it deserves. Because recently, I think not recently, but today I posted a video on TikTok kind of talking about because I watched a recent podcast called Back and Forth by RDC World One. If you don't know RDC, just look them up. You've probably seen them doing something, right? They're a very popular group. But they had a conversation on their podcast basically kind of being like, is anime nowadays not having that like soul within it, like how it used to be with some of the older anime, in terms of like having like life lessons and teaching you things and really being thought out and having a good story building, compared to like kind of now where it comes like for some of the popular anime, they're very just like very good animation, very fast fights, quick pacing, but not a lot of substance, not a lot of like a really good story plot. An anime like this, like Orb, like Frieren, like Vinland Saga, I actually want to start getting into the Apothecary Diaries very, very soon. But like those anime have substance, and they have the good animation, and they have the fights from time to time if they do need it. But they do have that oomph to them that kind of pushes them to be like some of those older anime that we are so nostalgic of, because again, they have a message they're trying to push, something they're trying to teach. And yeah, just we gotta embrace it, love it, make sure we support anime like this so they keep making more of it. Again, I don't know if we're getting a season 2 or nothing like that. We'll see or at least I will see once I finish this series, and then see if there can even be a room for a season 2. Maybe it's just a standalone season of perfection. We'll have to see. But yeah, love you guys as always. Thank you for all the support y'all been showing. Again, this is for sure the best anime reaction series we've done on the channel. Crazy support. And yeah, I'll be seeing y'all on the next video. Peace, y'all.